This week, Michael B. the Game Genie released a new Top 3 Tuesday. He wanted to know what our top 3 import games are, and I've got an answer. I consider myself fortunate to be friends with Michael B. the Game Genie. That being said, sometimes with these topics, I get a little bit of foreknowledge as to what they're going to be. So when he told me that they were going to be the top 3 imports, I knew exactly the 3 games I was going to choose. When I shared them with him, he told me, well, I think we're going to have a lot in common. And he was dead on. Actually, 2 of them matched. I also chose Wanpaku Graffiti, the Splatterhouse for the Famicom, and I chose Super Back to the Future 2 for the Super Famicom. Now knowing that Mike chose those games as well, I decided I can't give the same games he gave. I've got to give something different. So I dug deep into my mind and into my memories and found 3 games that I really like that happen to be import games. The first of these games is Twin Bee Rainbow Bell Adventures. This game is based on the Twin Bee series, which is normally a shoot 'em up type game. But in this case, this game is a little different. It's actually a platformer. They have maintained a lot of the aspects of the game, including the bells that give you power-ups along the way. I really love the platforming. It's a solid game. I think it's a lot of fun. I am particularly fond of blasting off into outer space and seeing how high I can go. The game plays well. It looks fantastic. It's definitely worth a look. The next game I chose is Cyberbots Full Metal Madness, released for the Sony PlayStation. It's a 2D fighting game in the vein of Street Fighter 2 or even Fatal Fury, but the key difference is that you are fighting with a giant robot. Once again, you've got beautiful sprites. You've got nice arcade fighting action. And best of all, you can play this game without any knowledge of Japanese. Granted, you won't know anything about the story or what's actually going on, but that doesn't matter whenever you're trying to beat someone's brains out. The last game I want to mention is another one that was released for the Super Famicom. It is called The Fireman. The game is essentially a top-down shooter. You play as a pair of firemen that are working their way through a building, putting out fires, rescuing civilians, and taking on a final boss fire. This is one of those games that I came across on a whim and completely fell in love with. It's one of those import games that, once again, you don't need to know any Japanese to play. You can completely enjoy it just for what it is. Well, guys, that's it. Those are my 3 choices. Mike, you almost got me. I'm really glad I had other games in my mind to choose from. If you want to, head over to Mike's channel and make a comment on the video or even a video response and share your opinion. What are 3 imports you love? Well, that's it for this response. I'll see you next time.